Well, hello, and thank you so much for joining me on this video and spending some of your TIME time here with me today. All right, so I attended my very first book event this past Saturday. I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, and the book event was called Indie Love. This was actually their 10th year anniversary, so they've been doing this for quite a while. And so anyways, this was my first real book, Black indie author event. And so didn't really have a lot of expectations because didn't exactly know what to expect, but just excited to get an opportunity since I missed out on tickets to the Black Romance book festival that was here in my city as well in Atlanta in May. And I was not able to attend that one. So anyways, wanted to come on and share with you some of the things that I was able to get from the book event and just a little bit of the experience, okay? This is not going to be any type of bashing, as this is my first event. And so it kind of gave me a good idea of what to expect when going to a book event, and then also, what events to try to go to for the next time. So anyways, my very favorite, a few of my favorite authors were there. One of them was Christina C. Jones. I was able to put eyes on her, to see her, and to snap a picture of her, thanking other people, but I wasn't able actually to get a chance to interact with her because I wasn't willing to stand in the long line. So sorry. I had stood in a long line to get into the event, so I was not comfortable standing in another line. It was a long time. So anyways, I was good with just getting a picture of her and being in the space that she was in. And maybe the next time, hopefully soon, maybe this, time in 2026, maybe she'll come out to another event and I will be able to be so happy to, be there. And then I will see her possibly and meet her on the next one. But I did get to meet some other authors that I really, really, really like. And I was happy to, actually get a chance to converse, talk, and take some pictures. So as I'm talking, I'll have some of the pictures up here so you can see some of the activities that, or see some of the people that I met and some of the authors, and, just get a little glimpse of being there, but not being there. But anywho, I did pick up some books. Of course I did, right? I picked up some books, and I didn't count them, but I picked up a good amount. I think it was like maybe 10, somewhere in there. And I got some little trinkets from them. When I bought the books, they gave you like little bookmarks and stickers and things like that. So the one thing I got though from coming into the event that they give you is a bag with a cup and actually I didn't look at everything in here. This is the bag they gave me, which actually is not the bag that they were supposed to give me. It was supposed to be the Indie Love bag, but they actually ran out. So they just substituted with this little grab bag, which, it is what it is. I really wanted the Indie Love one, but at least I got the shirt and I got the cup. So got the cup here, and I'll have pictures of these so you can see them better. And then I got the shirt, and it got 10-year anniversary, or to celebrating 10 years, and everything on there. And then let's see, what else did they put in here? Oh no, this is all Sandy Springs stuff that came with this bag. I'm not sure. I didn't need that stuff. So this bag says something visiting Sandy Springs, Georgia, which whatever. I didn't need that, but it's a bag I'll use for something. So anyways, I'm glad to get the cup and the shirt. And I'm going to get right into the books and things that I got. So one of my favorites authors Miss Casey Mills was there, and I got a chance to meet her. I was so excited. I've read several of her books and found out that she had just actually sold out of one of the series, the last book in the series. I think it's going to be the last book, but it's the third book in the series. I forgot the name of the series. I'll probably have it up here somewhere. But anyways, I read the first two. And the third one she had there, but she had just ran out when I came up. So I missed out on getting that particular book, which I would have been excited to get because I actually enjoyed reading the first two. I know the first one was Shadows and Whispers, and then the second one was something, I forgot. Anyways, I'll have it up here so you can see as I'm talking so you'll know what book I'm talking about. But anyways, I really, really, really like that book series, and I wanted to read the third one because she just came out with it. And so anyways, wasn't able to get it, but moving right along, I did pick up some other books of hers that I have not read. And because that's the thing, when I buy books, I don't like buying books that I've already read unless it's something that is like a 5-star read for me and I just want the trophy. I prefer to buy the books that I have not read. And so that way I have it when I'm ready to read it, and so on and so on. So anyways, I got 3 books from her, and I have not read any of these, as I said. The first one is Beautiful Noise by Casey Mills. And of course you can see the guitar on here. So I think that this is a musical, something to do with music. I forgot exactly what it's about, but I know it has to do with music. So I'm here for it. And I'm not gonna take up a lot of time telling you all about it, but this is the book Beautiful Noise. The second one I got is Unlucky You. Isn't it? These books are so pretty. I'm a cover snob, so when I see books that are pretty, they just gonna get bought. I'm just gonna buy them. That's how it is. I mean, it's a pretty book. I want it in my collection, and I like the author. It's a no-brainer. Okay, so as you can see, it is another day, and I had to stop recording because my memory, my storage ran out, and so had to pick up on another day because I had to clear out some stuff. Excuse me. I am so sorry. So anywho, going right back to where I was, Casey Mills, got another book from her, which is You Could Do Damage, I think, which is the first book in a 2-book, I think, series. So excited to get into that as well. Can't wait to see what it is all about. I also was able, hold on. Oh, and this is the pretty little bag that Miss Casey Mills had for me, and some trinkets inside. Also was able to get some books by a new to me author. I have been hearing about her, but I had not actually got any of her books. So was able to pick up 3 books of hers, Miss Isha Bree, and I'll have up here somewhere so you can see where I took a picture, and anyways, you'll be able to see that. And the first book is The Due Date. Okay. The second one is Results of a Broken Heart. Okay. And these were all recommended by her. And these books, if I didn't say, I don't think I did, were all signed by the authors. So she signed it. All the books that I've showed previously were all signed by the authors. And then also I got King's Distractions. And she told me, this is the actually a pretty long series. I think it's like 5 or 6 books. And she told me these are all books about her family, about different people in her brothers and sisters in her family. Each book is pretty much dedicated to someone that's in her family, based off of them. And so I thought that was so nice. And then also there is and you can see where she signed it to me and everything. she told me that there is a, what did she say? Each book is like a destination, and it has like a destination that goes with it. And you can, I think, pull it up. Yeah, it's a playlist, and it's something about the destination. I forgot exactly how she put it, but anyways, it was pretty cool. And so I thought, this is very interesting, and I can't wait to dive into the series. It's going to be a minute because I have so many going on, but this one I am very, very excited about getting into, based on how she described it. But she recommended all 3 books that I got, and because I told her, I said, I haven't read anything by you, and I would like to get what you would think would be a best recommendation for me to start with, to get into your books. And so she recommended these. And so anyways, I cannot wait. The next one I got was an author that I have read before. Her name is Alexandra Warren, and it's called Unsolicited Love. This is a short little book, so it won't take very long to read this. But I can't wait to actually get into this one as well. I'm a romance girly, so most of the books, all of the books I got pretty much are romance, okay? Which is expected. If you're watching my channel, you already know that. The next book I got is also a new to me author. Her name is Bianca Xavier. I don't want to mess up her name. Anyways, the name of the book is Frisco, Welcome to the Woods. And this is pretty thick, but I have actually heard about this book being recommended by someone else, and I think it's 2 books. It's another book because she was there with both of them, but I just picked up this one because I had heard about it, and I was gonna pick it up to read it in my Kindle anyways. And so I said, you know what, let me go ahead and grab it because she's here, and thank God it wasn't a long line or anything to get to meet her. And so I'm here with it. So, and always trying to support the indie authors and trying to see who else I like, besides some of the known ones that I really have fell in love with as authors. I also wanted to, I'm sorry. Got a couple more. I'm sorry, guys. And this is the cutest little, look at that bag. Isn't that cute? That is so cute to me. Anywho, this author is Monica Walters, and I have read a book or 2 by her in the past on my Kindle. So got to meet her and got a couple books from her. She also signed and recommended these. Somebody Else Will. This is this one. And the next one is Breaking Barriers to Your Heart. That's the next one. So, and neither one of these books are terribly thick. And this one it's so pretty. It drew me to it. It has, like, if you can see that pink, it's like pink pages. So the whole book is like, it's all in pink. And I love pink. I love pink. If you watch my videos, or if you watched a lot of them, you probably noticed that I wear either pink a lot or green a lot. I like green too. So anyways, green is like my very favorite color. Green, I love it. Anyways, she also put a bookmark in here, and let's see, her card, and this little cute cowbell, and a keychain, like a barrel keychain. So anyways, can't wait to get into all of those books. Very excited that I've got some new reads to check out, and I've got some new books to display that are my people, Black owned, representing all the love that we have in our books that they write. And just excited to get the opportunity to actually read more of their work, find out some people that I maybe enjoy reading from even more, and just the experience. Like I said, this was my very first go at it, going to a book event in my area that was, basically all indie authors that was some popular ones that I have been hearing about and really wanted to meet and see. So I am definitely here for it for the next time to see, exactly how it grows and goes and changes. And hopefully I will be able to get next year to the Black Romance Book Festival. That'll be going to their second year, because that was first year this year, and a lot of good things I've heard about it. So I can't wait. I also wanted to share with you guys quickly. I was able to get my pre-ordered book from one of my other faves, Miss Shanora Williams, and it is Whispers of the Lake. It came in just yesterday. I am so excited to read this thriller by her. She is I have fell in love with her as an author. I cannot say anything negative. I mean, she writes pretty much in almost all the genres, but I absolutely love her thrillers. I love her romance novels, and she just captures me with her writing every single time. She doesn't miss. And I put a TikTok out to help encourage and challenge other TikTokers or book talkers out there to actually go to their Barnes and Noble or their Books A Million or wherever they choose to buy their books that are actually brick and mortar locations, to see if they see this book, which is, like I said, just came out, or some of the other books like Kennedy Ryan's Can't Get Enough, just some of the other authors that are out there that have been traditionally published now, because this author, as Kennedy Ryan, is traditionally published. So their books should be stocked on shelves and on tables in displays in these different bookstores. And we're not seeing it. And not, like I said, not only them, but there is others that are out there that we're just not being able to pick up and see on display like we should. And if we do, it's like one or two instead of the full table that it should be, because of how good these authors have been writing. So I am challenging you, my viewers out there, to also visit your bookstores and find out if you are seeing Miss Shanora Williams books that is just published, just come out, and Kennedy Ryan, Can't Get Enough, just all of these different authors that are traditionally published at this point and have these book deals, but don't actually get the pub that they need, especially in retrospect to their counterparts, to the other authors of other color that I don't take anything away from them. They do great jobs as well, but we need to share the space. We need to be able to also be represented very well in those bookstores. And so I challenge you to go check out and let me know what happens, because I am going to share with you what happens once I go. I'm going to try my best to go today, actually, this evening, to go to my Barnes & Noble and find out and see, and maybe film a little bit to see what I find as far as our Black representation for traditionally published authors that should be on these shelves. And if I don't, I am going to be asking and in their face, finding out how can we get that, because we need that. Because they need to be shown up and we need to show out. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I, of course, appreciate your time. Please subscribe, like, comment. Let me know, like I said, if you go check out your bookstores and see, anything out there as far as representation of the indie authors that are traditionally published, like Miss Shanora Williams, and there's a list of others. And maybe I'll do a video on it. Maybe I'll do a video on something like that. So anyways, Again, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you on the next one.